Okay.
We're live.
Ah!
Greetings and welcome to Cinderburg Burning, a part of the Untold Stories project. I know it's been a while, but we are in fact back and we are ready to actually get some gaming going. I am your host and game master, Aaron. Tonight's episode, episode 7, is titled Never Back Down. Cinderburg Burning is an actual play of Street Fighter, the storytelling game from White Wolf, published all the way back in 1994. The game has stayed alive thanks to a very enthusiastic fan community, and if you enjoy watching us, I encourage you to go out to the web and download the 20th Anniversary Fan Rules Compendium, which should really be retitled the 30th Anniversary Fan Rules Compendium, but I'm not the one who laid it out, so who am I to judge? Street Fighter uses the storyteller rules that were common across White Wolf games. When our characters attempt a challenge, they will roll a dice pool, and they will look for successes. Successes are determined by how many dice are equal to or above a given number. Usually that target number is 6. Any dice that come up with a 10 add another die to their pool. Any die that comes up with a 1 subtracts a success. This means that sometimes you will have more successes than the dice in the pool to start, and sometimes you'll get negative successes, which means something bad happens. The difference between Street Fighter and other storyteller games is that combat is handled through the use of combat cards, which determine initiative, the distance that a character can move, and the effects of their attack on any given turn. Audience, you have the ability to help our fighters out. By following our channel, subscribing, renewing a subscription, or donating bits to the stream, you can give an extra arcade token to the player of your choice. These tokens will allow this player to re-roll any number of dice from their dice pool for one roll. You can also redeem moral support to give a player -1 to the difficulty of their next roll. All of these actions help our little network keep feeding quarters into the machine that is our expenses. So, with that out of the way, let's meet our fighters for tonight, shall we? Say, I cast punch, heroes.
I cast
punch, heroes.
punch, heroes.
Let's meet our fighters for tonight,
Punch.
shall we?
Also,
Say,
I am getting a
cast punch,
horrible echo, and I cannot tell who it's coming from.
I cast punch,
I haven't
heroes.
heard an echo.
Also,
Yeah, me neither.
No, but the stream is hearing it.
and I cannot tell who it's coming from.
Well,
If
this
I'm
might be
hearing
great.
it, I know the stream is hearing it. I'm
Yeah.
hearing it.
But that's weird because no one else is hearing it. Do you have? Well,
If
this
I'm
might be
hearing
great.
it, I know the stream.
No, I
is
can't think of it.
I'm
Yeah.
hearing
But that's weird 'cause no
You're
one
on
else
mute,
is
Gary.
hearing it. I think Gary said I'm on mute to see if you still hear it.
If I'm hearing it, I know the stream.
No, I can't think of it. Yeah.
Do we hear it now?
Can we hear it?
I think Gary said I'm on mute to see if you still hear it.
Is it still there?
Do we hear it now?
Yes.
Can we hear it? Hello, hello, hello.
Gary said I'm on mute to see if you still hear it.
Is it still
Is
there?
your Twitch volume on?
Do we hear it now?
Yes.
Hello, hello, hello.
That would be weird.
Is it still
Is your Twitch?
Yeah,
volume
I'm muted. I'm not in the office. I'm on my laptop setup, so
on? Is it? I went to mute and it was still audio, so it's
Weird.
not me. I don't see anyone's mic flashing though.
I'm not in the office.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
on
know.
my laptop setup, so
Is it? I went to mute and it was still audio, so it's not me. I don't see anyone's mic flashing though.
I'm not in the office.
Yeah. Someone says it's probably
Mute and it was still audio, so it's not me.
something browser related on Wiki's side.
Yeah.
Someone says it's probably
Yeah, since I'm on my laptop downstairs because the office is infernally hot right now. I have less screen real estate, so Twitch is on my iPad over here. So if I'm looking over here, or if I have to swap between,
All my browser tabs are muted, so I don't know. Hold on. Let me punch the audio mixer.
Well, I was on mute, so it wasn't me.
Well, while we try to figure this out.
All right, I
Uh,
punched the audio mixer in the face. Let me know if that fixes it.
Okay.
Punch, 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 punch in the face.
Punch, 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 punch.
but did it have a card to counter? That's the thing. It might be faster.
Hi, Fridge Makara. Heroes, let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves. Tell us your name, who you're playing, where else our listeners can find you, or anything else interesting that you want to share, and answer our question of the week, which is, what virtue does your character hold to be the highest? And let's start it with Gary.
Hi, I'm Gary. I'm playing Lake Fracture Nixon. Virtue. Yeah. I thought this was gonna be hard, and then I'm like, oh no, it's pretty easy. Um, hard work. That's kind of his thing. He's always kind of down on his luck and scraping by, so he works hard and doesn't really get ahead, but that's what he kind of values. So I like that question. But definitely made me think a little bit on that. I will pass it to Jennifer.
Hi, everyone. I am Jennifer. I am playing Jake Steen, future master of Jeet Kune Do. And I would say that Jake's would be compassion. And I will pass it to Jemmy because Wiki looks busy.
Hi, I'm Jemmy. I'll be playing Michiko, our favorite geisha. And then to answer the question, her biggest virtue would be honor. And well, yeah, I mean, honor is her virtue, and honor is what she seeks to bring, and make her ancestors proud a little. Tegan.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
No, not her cow.
I think Mateo. I'm Tegan. I play Mateo. And I think Mateo's greatest virtue would probably be helpfulness. Sorry, my brain farted. Helpfulness, and fairly self-explanatory. Wiki.
Hi, I'm Wiki. I play Francois Etienne. His virtues would be service and justice, and to a lesser extent, loyalty. So those are the tenets he tries to live his life by. Is that everybody? Gary still need to go? Okay. Then back up to you.
Hard work, compassion, honor, helpfulness, and then service, justice, loyalty. Y'all are actually semi good people.
Imagine that.
So when last we saw our warriors, they had just completed their second week of fighting at Slippery Joe's, with 4 of the 5 of them emerging victorious. And since 2 of them had to fight each other, that was inevitable that someone would lose. Following that, they had the chance to converse with 3 different managers who had expressed an interest in representing them. After the offer, they very quickly decided that Juan Carlos was out. They listened to Bobby's pitch and thought that he had some interesting things to offer, although they could tell that he was really only interested in Michiko. And they're waiting to still hear Riley's full pitch. So our immediate agenda for our fighters includes continuing to work on Agwe's scroll, having that meeting with Riley, and I believe there were plans to travel up to Chicago and spy on the clique at the 3rd annual Memorial Mayhem Melee.
It's not spying when they invited us to come watch.
That's true. That is very true. So we will pick up. It is Monday, Memorial Day morning. What, if anything, heroes, do you want to do before you meet with Riley at 3 o'clock?
Go down to the tournament?
It's a pay-per-view event, and it starts at night.
Oh, never mind.
Also, if you go to Chicago, it's going to be hard to get back to Cinderburg by 3 o'clock, and then...
I didn't know it was pay-per-view. Yeah. Never mind.
We will just take the train, no? You have the train in here, the U.S., right? Such a big country has the train.
No, not really.
My social studies teacher told me trains are communism.
we don't really have a ton of trains. I mean,
And
we
they
have,
tend to derail a little too
yeah.
often.
We also, like, mostly use them for shipping and...
Well, you see, if we were to have a reliable transportation system that the public could use, capitalism wouldn't win as much.
That was a
And
joke. I know you do not have the train.
yeah.
Say, if you wanted to drive to Detroit, there is an Amtrak from Detroit to Chicago, although it would take you longer to do that than it would to just drive to Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, no,
Mhm.
that's fine.
So the only thing that I really have on my agenda before meeting with Riley is I was painting my neighbor's house
Mhm.
and their flagpole got broken. I'm replacing that.
Okay.
That'll be easy. I got some, some lumber in the garage that will work.
Sounds good.
Probably just back to training in the gym
Okay.
after waking up at noon.
Because you worked last night?
Yep.
I'm gonna start working on getting Riddle 2's practice down.
Okay.
Yeah. Just work on that.
So...
Pretty much just have someone beat me up for a while.
I'll beat you up for a
I'll
while.
do it.
The volunteers are many.
Don't need to search very hard.
Yeah. Say, I can't remember. You guys, I believe, had figured out the answers to riddles.
Yep.
2, 3, and 4. Oh, and 5. But
I've
you
also
hadn't
got
yet,
5.
but you hadn't yet figured out the practices of the of anything beyond riddle 2 yet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're practicing away and doing other training. Lake is helping out around. Riley will send a text to, I think it was Francois who had her card.
Francois.
Saying that the meeting at 3, of course she's happy to have you in the conference room at the office space that she's renting, but it is a holiday, so the whole place is pretty empty and she keeps getting dirty looks from the janitorial staff. So she's wondering if you guys would rather meet her at a Starbase Coffee, and she can buy you all a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Anybody else getting a weird feeling of deja vu?
No.
Okay.
Do we want to get the coffee or?
Oh, I like coffee. Well, not coffee, but
we
coffee shops.
we could probably have her come here.
You could have her come meet you at the gym if you wanted, sure.
Oh, coffee shop seems a little nicer than.
I see Francois has been gifted an arcade token from Win with Dice.
Oh.
Hello.
It's because he is French.
I mean, that makes sense.
Mean, we can do either.
I thought non-Quebecois Canadians naturally hated Quebecois Canadians and all things French.
I mean, there's a whole difference between hating Quebecois and hating actual French people.
That's fair.
in much the same way that generally French people are awesome, but Parisians are assholes.
This
Right,
game
so-
not sponsored by the Visit Paris campaign anytime ever.
No. Although if they want to sponsor us, I will happily change my tune.
I will go back on everything I've said for the right amount of money.
I would like to point out that Francois is in fact Parisian.
I know.
We have to make sacrifices for friends.
All right. Francois now has an arcade token.
Yay.
Well, another arcade token, because you already had one.
Also, to stream, I apologize for the hacking. The coughing,
All right,
hacking,
so-
not the hacking.
You want to invite Riley to the gym? You want to meet her at Starbase? Do you want to meet her at... It might occur to you that you've never actually heard of a Starbase coffee. But...
Does she mean Starbucks?
I don't know, maybe.
I just assumed that it was the typo.
Yeah. Double check, make sure it's Starbucks. But I mean, I'd be down to go to Starbucks.
Yeah, just text us and drop a location pin. And
All right.
do they allow dogs?
Only if it's a registered service animal.
I need to
Or
work
on the
on
patio. We could meet on the patio.
You could meet on the patio.
That's okay. Apollo can stay home.
All right. All right, so the time will come for your appointed meeting. Riley is there in a very smart-looking pink suit with her laptop.
Well, now I feel underdressed.
She is trying to get us to hire her, you know.
And when you guys arrive, she'll very warmly, greet you, saying, "I'm so happy you guys were able to take the meeting, Francois, Michiko, Lake, Jake, Mateo. Obviously, I didn't know what you wanted, so if you want to go up, they've already got my card sitting at the register, and they can order. You can order yourself something to drink." And she pulls out her laptop. I've got some notes ready to take, and I'd be really happy to talk to you and see whether or not we can come to an arrangement.
Yeah. I'll go up and quickly order and then sit back down happily.
Oh my goodness.
You good, Wiki?
Yep, totally fine.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
Anyone taking advantage of her generosity and doing more than just ordering a coffee, or?
No, I'll get a coffee. I will use my own money to buy myself a cake pop.
Okay. Yeah, you've been winning. You're flush with cash.
It's a cake pop. It's like $5.
I'll grab myself, if they have it, a quiche.
Okay.
With my own money. With her money, I'll buy just like steamed milk.
Nice try.
Yeah, pretty simple coffee order. Nothing fancy.
I guess I can't see Lake doing the latte, or it's like, I want
Yeah.
coffee, black.
Straight black coffee.
If you happen to burn some by accident and you have that pot off to the side, I'll take that. The sludgiest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I don't
People
want.
have,
You probably want a medium too. You're like, you're not a grande or I want a medium-sized coffee.
Daniel,
This-
Jake will
this
take
side's
something iced and full of sugar.
I mean, Michiko got an ice
Chocolate,
try.
too.
She's
That
gonna.
tracks.
Jake? No, Lake. Lake, I'm gonna blow your mind and introduce you to a frappuccino one of these days.
Frappa what?
Frappuccino. It's great.
Okay.
Anyway,
They
Since
make-
this is a fancy
they-
business meeting, I'm wearing my finest Rollins Band t-shirt.
Of course, of course.
They make a drink for pants?
Francois is going to order a Pedro Pascal special.
That's the what? 7 shots of espresso or whatever?
It's like 10, but yeah.
Okay.
Michiko with her Michiko and Jake looking over with their normal ass orders, like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with steamed milk?
We went to a Starbucks.
I'm
Wait.
reminded of some of those terrible memes of like the nightmare orders at Starbucks and
I mean,
How much to fill this entire venti cup with espresso? What, the entire cup? Yes. Well, I only have an option for a double shot, but it's gonna cost you. Money is of no concern for me.
right.
Oh yeah, look at the cup they served it in. Starbucks? What? Where are we?
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, pleasure to meet you.
Yeah. So obviously I came and saw your fight. I pulled up the video footage from 2 weeks ago, so I saw. I guess that was your debut.
Uh,
Hey, it's okay, Mateo. We all have some losses.
I mean, no fighter wins every fight.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you were the kind of fighter who could win every single fight, you wouldn't need a manager. You'd have an easy path ahead of you. So, let me, I guess I should start by introducing myself. My name is Riley Birch. I'm new to Cinderburg. I just moved here from the West Coast. I had a friend who I was looking to diversify my business, get a new start, and I had a friend who suggested that I come out here and get a new start on things. So I'd be interested in both, helping negotiate and broker fight contracts for you. My biggest strength, though, is going to be working in terms of securing sponsorships and endorsements, media appearances, all of those publicity elements. That's really where my greatest strength is. But I do have experience with the, actual fight negotiation part, booking fights, making sure that you have staff medical training. I am, like I said, kind of new to this area, so I don't have perhaps the strongest portfolio of contacts at the moment, but I can assure you that you will not find someone who is going to work harder to represent you than I will. So I take a 15% commission for both fight purses and commercial contracts. If you book any fights on your own, I won't take a commission out of that. The only thing that I would ask is that if I book something that takes precedence over any side gigs that you book on your own. I have a boilerplate contract regarding how we would handle any disputes, termination. It's all pretty standard, but I'm happy to go through it and negotiate it with you. Hopefully, none of that really matters. Contracts are there when something goes wrong. When things are going well, then we don't need to look at the contract most of the time. So what questions do you have? What can I answer for you?
When it comes to things you book taking precedence, would PR that you book take precedence over a fight that we book?
It's a fair question. I think we'd have to look at that on a case-by-case basis in terms of what the stakes and what the potential payout of both was. Obviously, you know, I'm interested in representing you because of your skill as fighters. I'm not looking, you know, for media personalities. But so usually I would say that a fight would take precedence, but you know, there are also going to be opportunities that I would feel strongly about being more important than certainly a low stakes or low publicity fight. I would say all things being equal, fighting would take the precedence, but things aren't always equal. So, you know, if I have the opportunity to get you on Good Morning America to promote an upcoming pay-per-view event, and you want to go fight at Jim's bar, I'm going to ask you to tell Jim that you'll have to fight there next week.
That's fair. What were you doing out on the West Coast before this? Fight promotion or?
Yeah. I was representing a team of fighters. They were, how do I put this? They were very focused on only their local reputation and awareness. So it's probably not real likely that you would have heard of them, but that was by their interest and their insistence. But yes, I was representing a fighting team out in Seattle. She'll look to Francois. Like I say, if you follow up with Sophia, she can give you all the details about my previous clients. Some of it is bound by NDA, but she should be able to give you enough information to help assuage any worries you might have.
Else have any questions?
So, how are you going to market me as an example?
Well,
pitch the idea here.
Sure, absolutely. So your strength is that you are an everyman. People look at you, they see their neighbor, they see the guy who, you know, helped when there was a disaster in the neighborhood, and you know, someone showed up with, you know, a toolbox and an offer to help and just needed to get paid in pizza and beer. So we would want to stress that we'd be looking for endorsements to come from things like hardware companies, community. What?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be opposed to that, although generally speaking, I don't really go after alcohol endorsements. I find that can send a bad message and can actually, while sometimes they do pay well enough to be worth pursuing, they can also keep you from being welcome at other events. So, but yeah, no, absolutely. You know, go for like I said, the commercial endorsements from that community-focused everyman angle. Unless you're looking for an image change, in which case we can.
I guess I need to ask. I have to ask. I don't think it'd be an issue. Safety as the only girl from less elegant advertisements.
Like I said, I'm not looking for a media personality. You're a fighter. I'm looking to promote you as a fighter.
Awesome.
I'm not looking to, you know, put you in as a centerfold or...
Sorry, I assumed. I just have to ask.
No, it's a fair question because there are people who would absolutely be willing to do that. So that's absolutely a fair question.
Oh, can I make Mateo into a luchador?
No.
Weren't you saying that that's what you wanted to be, was a luchador?
I will beat up all of you.
No, don't make him into a luchador.
I mean,
That-
I did have clients in the past who did have the whole masked identity thing. If you want to pursue that angle,
No,
happy to, but I'm not going to push you into that. No.
My one rule was that I wasn't going to be a luchador.
Gotcha.
It is.
Well then.
It is overplayed.
Michiko is just giggling her ass off in the corner.
But that does bring up something that was brought up before is especially like looking over at Michiko, we have very contrasting styles.
I think you would look great in a yukata.
Maybe. But how do you balance that with team cohesion and images?
Matching tracksuits. We were talking about this.
Yeah, matching tracksuits.
Yeah, so that's something that we'd have to discuss. I'm more than happy to help you guys develop a team name, a team identity, team brand. But I don't necessarily feel like that's always the right fit. If you look at some of the most famous wrestling stables, they had a similarity only in terms of who their manager was. They didn't do a unified outfit, unified logo, unified branding. So if that's something that you guys are interested in pursuing, I would be more than happy to work on developing that with you. But I think that there's room to promote each of you based on your individual strengths and weaknesses, and then booking you as a team for team events. But that doesn't have to be that you all have the same gimmick, the same in-ring identity.
Actually brings up an interesting question. But not for you, Riley. For my teammates.
Yeah.
So, what do we do if not all of us are equally successful in the PR world? Do we split the pot? Does the person who's doing the gig get the money? And as a side joint, just because, what do we think about, also when we win? Like, how do we want to approach that? The money we make from this.
Well, if it's a team event thing, I would say that's always going to be an even split. Same if it's a team advertisement. Personal fights, like if we're doing like a Slippery Joe's type thing, I think that sticks to, win your own fight, keep your own pot, unless it starts to get to a huge disproportionate amount. I'd say right now, with how much we're making, Slippery Joe's is $250 a fight. I'd say if it got to about $1,000 difference to start, that's where we start stopping and trying to even out our split to make sure everyone actually makes enough to keep chugging along. As for PR things of individual, that I think I'm gonna put back onto Riley because I don't know.
I'd be willing to work with you again. This isn't something that I want to dictate how we do it. How I would handle it in the past would be that certainly any team events would be, any payouts from team events would be split evenly. I would certainly do everything possible to promote you as evenly as you want. It is certainly possible that some of you may not be interested in taking some of the promotional opportunities that I would find for you. That's fine. You certainly have the right to refuse. And while I will certainly do everything I can to, find replacement gigs, if you keep saying no, 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 well, then your teammates who are regularly, making appearances, doing commercials, whatever, are going to make more. Yeah, I think that's a question you guys have to answer, though, is how much you want me to focus on promoting team versus individuals. My natural inclination would be to try to promote you more in terms of team events than in terms of individual work. But that's something that, as my client, you would have the ability to decide what you want my focus to be. Assuming that you decide to sign with me, of course. I'm sure you guys have other offers on the table.
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody else, but my inclination, at least right now, and in fairness, I am the one who knows the least about this kind of stuff. But my inclination is we grab everything we can get since we're just starting off, and we don't really worry about a focus just yet.
Yeah.
Money is money.
I suppose it's worth saying that I do have lines I won't cross in terms of promoting you. I mean, obviously, a lot of fighting takes place underground, and its legality is dubious. I'm comfortable with crossing that line, but there are other illegal activities that I'm not willing to get involved in. And if that is a deal breaker for you, then we should probably both get that out right now and walk away from each other. I won't have anything to do with protection rackets, with drugs, with hurting people for money, other than registered fighters. So if that is an avenue that you want to pursue, I wish you luck. And then I'm not the right person for you.
What are your feelings on vigilantism?
She kind of looks around. I'm a big believer in the fact that sometimes doing the right thing requires going outside of the rules, and people who have the ability to take care of other people should do that and not worry about the consequences.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's more that I could say on the subject, but to be honest, I don't know you well enough yet to really go there.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay, Francois, you've been quiet.
This is because we listen.
Yes, this is the phase where we're allowed to ask questions.
When we listen, we don't flap our gums.
Okay, sorry I asked.
Francois just takes a big chug of his gigantic heart attack coffee and
Yeah, so say.
just like grins.
I mean, I don't have any issues with anything.
I think we might need to discuss a little bit, but
Do you have any immediate thoughts or leads on fights or PR? I'm not asking you to, like, hey, give us leads so that we can hunt them down without you. I just am. You're new to the area. I'm wondering,
Sure.
do you have hooks out already?
I've got
How much are you? Where are you at in your starting over process?
Totally fair. I've already been putting feelers out with all of the mixed martial arts and sports betting and fitness events that are in a one state radius area. So everything, in Illinois, Ohio, Wisconsin. Obviously, certainly right now, I would want you guys to plan to fight at Joe's as often as you are physically capable of it. I'm working on finding reputable ring trainers and physical trainers to make sure that you guys don't overwork or injure yourselves. I've been told that it might be possible to. I know, obviously, you have a relationship with Derek Savage. It might be possible for me to come to an arrangement with Amanda. That's something that I'm pursuing. We haven't locked anything down just yet. Like I said, I've been in contact with Francois's attorney, and she's been helping me get some bearings and get some additional contacts under my legs. I don't have anything that I can tell you just yet, but I do definitely have. I've got feelers out there.
What are your thoughts on your responsibilities as our manager for non-fight things? I mean, you brought up what you said, physical therapist, I think you said, or something like that. Like, what do you see as your role in those kinds of, I don't know, prep work in between fights,
Sure.
travel, like all those other kinds of things?
Nope. Absolutely fair. So the short answer to that is it depends on how much or how little you want me to be involved. But I do believe that promoting a fighter means helping that fighter develop into the best person that they can be. I'm not going to push lessons or appearance consultants on you, but if those are things you want, I will be happy to work on tracking those down. I do believe that as your manager, it is my responsibility to make sure that your health and ability to continue to operate as a fighter is being taken care of. It's up to you how much you want me to get you elocution lessons or, revamp your image. It is my job to make sure that you are not, fighting 5 nights a week and building up injuries that are going to force you to retire in a year. So that's where I see that line being of there are things that I can provide if you are interested, but are not something I'm going to push on you. And there are places where it is my job to take care of you. Because that's, protecting my investment as well as, also just not being a shitty person.
And if one or more, but if one of us you notice is not doing a good job taking care of ourselves. What does your version of tough love look like?
Yeah, fair. I won't sign you to something where I believe you are going to be injured. Doesn't mean I won't sign you up for a fight that I think that there's a decent chance you'll lose. Sometimes it's worth taking a fight that you know you're going to lose because of publicity, opportunities, blah, blah, blah. But I'm never going to sign you up for something if I look at it and my evaluation is that, yeah, if they take this fight, they're going to be injured. My criteria for they're going to get injured is going to depend on how well you're being taken care of. So if you're pushing yourself too hard and not listening when me and your teammates are telling you, hey, you need to do this to help take care of yourself, well, I'm going to keep in mind, maybe I need to not book him for a fight, this week so that his body has a chance to rest. I'm not going to yell at you. I'll tell you why I'm not booking you, but you're grown-ups. It's not my job to be your mom.
Okay.
I mean, I think you're all grown-ups, right? You're all over 18.
See.
I mean, I'm used to working with people who are on the younger end of things. I mean, I'm only 25 myself, but, there's some legal issues with, sending a minor out to go get beat up.
Last I checked, we were all over 18.
Okay, just a little. A touch.
Yes, Francois, we know you're old.
I mean, that would come out one way or the other before we signed a contract. So
that is rude.
Am I wrong?
He's younger than some of my previous clients.
Like that guy with 8 arms. Sorry, what? Huh? Who?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never had a client who had 8 arms.
6 arms, 2 legs.
What was that?
Said he had 6 arms, 2 legs. I asked all the questions I had and some that you made me think of. Does anybody else have anything?
I asked my questions.
Well, obviously, if you guys are a team, this is something that you're going to want to discuss amongst yourselves. I'm not going to force you to make a decision today. Take some time. If I don't hear back from you, I'll reach out to you in a day or two. But you have my number, so if you want to reach out to me before I call you, you're certainly welcome to do so. I'll lay my cards on the table and say that based on our discussion and what I've seen of you guys in the ring, I'm interested in representing you. If you want us to sign, I'm happy to go ahead and do that. She'll reach into her laptop case and pull out a copy of her boilerplate contract. Take a look at that. If you have a lawyer you want to look over the terms, by all means, feel free to do so. And yeah, otherwise, I'll be in touch with you probably around Wednesday.
Awesome.
Francois will reach over everyone else and take the contract because he knows he's the only one here who has an attorney.
All right. Well, enjoy your coffee. I actually have to catch a flight, so I was going to have to wrap this up shortly anyways.
Fly
but
safe.
Huh?
Fly safe.
Thanks. And it was lovely getting a chance to meet all of you, and she'll, offer her hand, shake hands, and all that.
Mateo's gonna kind of like follow her out so he could get an aside from everyone. To be like,
Okay.
hey, so I have a question.
Sure.
I've come to learn some things about like what I can do. I haven't told the rest of my team yet, and well, I was wondering what does that kind of change about uh, fighting?
I'm not entirely sure I'm following.
You have to inform her of what you're talking about, Mateo.
I, sorry, my mom was saying bye to me. Um,
I
let's.
mean,
I've I I've learned I have some elemental type stuff, and
okay. So, I mean, obviously, you know, I watched, I was, watching the fight last, on Friday and then last week. So you guys, you're aware that there are uh, lots of people in this business who have abilities that can only be described as supernatural, unnatural, superhuman, whatever word you want to use for it. If you're developing those, I mean, that certainly gives me an angle I can use to promote you and sell you. It certainly expands your abilities in the ring. Other than that, I don't see why it really changes a whole lot. I mean, I don't know. I don't consider a client who has one set of abilities over a different set to be a different class of person. If one of you was, you know, a mutant raccoon or a cyborg, uh, that would be just, as far as I'm concerned, that would be an angle I can use to sell you, but your abilities are your abilities. What matters is how good you are with them.
okay, because I didn't want to put anyone in a weird position.
I mean, and she'll pull her phone out and, it's like, I mean, this guy was flying and shooting air blasts at Michiko 2 weeks ago. It,
I also didn't know if it changed anything in terms of like waivers.
I mean, I can shoot lightning isn't all that meaningfully different from I can rip someone's spine out, in terms of waivers. So, no, not really.
Okay, well that's good to hear at least.
Um, should also tell you that, I believe in being discreet. So if you haven't shared this with anyone else, it's not my place to say.
Yeah, I didn't want to have it. I don't know. I'm still learning, and I didn't want to jump the gun.
Well, I mean, look, to be perfectly frank, you guys are all relatively new to the fighting scene and relatively low ranked fighters. I'm expecting that your abilities are going to all grow in ways that are maybe not immediately what I might have predicted from meeting you today. I'm assuming you're all going to grow in certain ways and develop abilities and techniques and whatnot that I'm not necessarily expecting. So no, it doesn't change anything for me.
Well, that's good to hear. I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you.
Okay. Well, yeah. It's great to talk with you. Oh, that's my Uber. So, yeah. I hope I'll hear from you guys soon.
Safe travels.
As
And
soon
yeah,
as
she'll-
she's out of earshot, I say, I like her.
A lot to offer.
How
What
did
was that?
The
A
three.
lot to offer. I mean, if everyone else likes her.
Maybe we
I'm good with her.
go to Chicago and see the fights and think about it and get back to her tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Are we going, or are we just gonna camp out on someone's couch and watch it on the pay-per-view? I mean, my
Knowing my grandma, she would probably be fine with that.
I was gonna say, your place, my apartment, it's small, but it's nice. We can fit people around a couch and TV.
We don't want a road trip?
I have work coming up, so I don't know if I want to go to Chicago.
I'm probably gonna have to clock into my shift tonight, right when we're done watching.
Oh.
I don't have a couch, so
So my place or Mateo's.
We will probably be more than fine with hosting. My grandma loves people.
Wait,
Cool.
What?
I do need to still leave after the pay-per-view is done, though. And from what you
Hey.
described of your grandma, I feel like she would try to keep me there.
Can
wait,
your grandma cook?
what are we doing?
Oh, my
Watching the
grandma.
pay-per-view.
Did you just ask if my grandma could cook?
Yeah.
Oh, you poor fool.
That sounds like a vote for Grandma's house. Just call me the big bad wolf.
Are you
Or
gonna
Little Red
eat
Riding Hood.
my
Either way.
grandma? Oh, hold on. There are a lot of implications there, man.
I said or Little Red Riding Hood.
I still do not understand what is happening.
We were gonna try to find someone's place to watch the pay-per-view.
Oh, right.
We're gonna go to Mateo's grandma's house. She's gonna cook some awesome food, and we're gonna watch the pay-per-view of the fight in Chicago.
Then we'll
no
probably.
one really wanted to road trip.
Well, I repeat, I think we have a shift tonight.
GM was working off the assumption that you didn't, but it's cool.
Ah.
I thought that we were closed.
Oh, here we are. Oh shit.
I do
Do
that
you
all the
even
time. There's
do you not look at the work app?
I look at the beginning of the week.
It is the beginning of the week.
No, yesterday was the beginning of the week.
What day is it?
Monday.
Monday.
Memorial Day.
I didn't think we closed down for Memorial Day. Never mind.
So we are
Okay.
going on a road trip?
No, probably still not road trip, but
Yeah, I do still have like work tomorrow, and I'd rather not be tired.
Mateo's house?
Mateo's house.
Does Mateo's Nana know we are coming, or are we
Yes,
just
should you ask?
going to show
I'll
up?
call her. I'll give her a call. Theo pulls out his phone, uses his index fingers to type in the numbers as he's still getting used to having a smartphone.
Sure.
Holds up to his ear. Hola, mama.
Oh, hola.
I have some friends coming over. Is that okay?
How many friends? How much do I need to make?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4 friends. We're gonna watch a fight.
Oh, I was going to watch the fight tonight anyways.
Hey, look at that. Now you have some company. Well,
Your friends know to shut up when the fight's happening, right?
I will let them know.
Okay.
Mateo, you left it on speaker. We can hear.
I'm on speaker. This thing can do speaker.
You put me on speaker without asking? That's so rude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mama. I didn't know.
No, I'm teasing. Of course, it's fine. Are these your fighting friends?
See.
Oh.
Hi, Mateo's grandma.
I'm
Well,
Mateo's grandma.
then they can talk as long as they don't say too much.
We'll be quiet.
We won't talk during the fight.
Okay, so that's good, right?
See?
Do you need me to pick up any groceries on the way home?
Yep. She sounds offended. Are you saying I don't keep enough food in the house to feed your friends?
No, I'm just asking while I'm out.
Bring a dessert home.
Can we get
okay.
an ice cream cake?
I guess.
All right.
I was never allowed to have ice cream cakes.
We will make a swing by the French district. I know I patisserie.
I was gonna say, Francois is not gonna let you guys bring on an ice cream cake. He's gonna bring some good French pastries.
Yes.
All right. All right. Bye, Grandma.
All right. So you're not going to Chicago. You're just gonna watch it on the pay-per-view.
Yep.
Apparently.
All right.
I had a feel. I was thinking, like, of all the people to already be watching the pay-per-view, it's probably Mateo's grandma.
Sure.
And even if she wasn't, she would be completely fine with watching the pay-per-view.
Nope, that makes sense.
Also, this saves us the fear of the clique noticing us and then being like, oh my god, you guys came to watch us, and getting cocky.
I don't
Sure.
think that there is much we can do about that. That is just their natural state, I think.
Well, it can save us a little bit of their
Well,
cockiness.
I will say that is the natural state of the alpha female, yes.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the whole alpha stuff.
Is there
It's...
another female in this?
There's another female, but, you know, it's more like the pick-me.
Oh, no. That is not, no. She is in charge.
Mm-hmm.
She is alpha.
She lets Tommy think he's the alpha.
He is beta.
Okay. Are you guys going to invite anyone else over?
I mean, we're like
Without telling my grandma?
Probably
Also,
not.
I think that this is everyone we know. Well,
Yeah.
not completely true. Yeah.
Is it okay if I invite my Uncle Mike? He might want to watch it.
We can invite
Let-
Evelyn too if she wants to come.
Okay. Let me update my grandma then.
Cosy Nana.
Cousin in it.
You know, you could text instead of call, right?
She doesn't
No,
like text.
no.
I think
It's
it's more
wrong.
you don't know how texting works.
You call Zinana.
Yeah.
Also, if she says yes, then let me ask Evelyn.
Okay. Hola.
You can tell when she answers that she's got the phone like propped up by her shoulder to her ear, because you can hear that, you know, the sound of, you know, pots and bowls being stirred and what now?
My friends are wondering if we could invite 3 more.
3?
Right?
Sure. 3 more.
Uncle Evelyn. Uncle
Uncle
2.
Mike.
Yeah, Uncle and then Evelyn. Yeah, 2 more.
Like I said, maybe you're safer asking about 3, and that way if you think of someone else.
Yeah, I think Prepare for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 8.
I'll make enough for 10. Okay?
Sounds
You
good.
might have the crowd around the couch, but I'll make enough for 10.
Which
And
means
then
she's going to make enough for 20.
What?
I said, which means she's going to make enough for 20.
Well, yes. She knows that you're all fighters. You have a high metabolisms.
Healthy appetites.
Yep.
I'm going to shoot a quick text to Uncle Mike. Hey, want to join my new teammates? We are going to go see. We're going to watch the pay-per-view at Mateo's grandma's house.
You immediately get the 3 dots.
He's so slow.
And then, hold on. Checking on something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hang up with Grandma so she's not still on the phone.
And while this is happening, I'm texting Evelyn, just like, hey, you want to come hang with the group? We're going to Mateo's house to watch the pay-per-view tonight.
She'll immediately respond with, the whole group's going to be there?
Yeah. I mean, not the clique, because they're the ones fighting. But, you know, the actual
Jake will
group.
be.
Oh, I guess that would be okay. Yeah.
Awesome. We'd all love to see you. And she'll send a little heart.
What is he checking on? Oh my god.
You good over there? Did your uncle just ghost you?
It's old people. Jeez.
Francois going to give.
You understand. You work with Francois.
Francois going to give.
Types back quickly, but that's why I text Francois. He thinks I'm dead.
Rude.
This old man kicked your butt, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Fair
You
play.
weren't looking too hot before I went down, though.
But you went down, so
I feel like if this were the world of a role-playing game, and my player weren't so old that she forgot that she has an arcade token to improve her rolls, it might have gone differently.
Yes.
Wait, what just happened? What did I say? I blacked out there.
I feel like I bumped into a fourth wall for a moment.
Yeah.
Francois is gonna give Machiko a little elbow. Do you want to invite Kitty?
Why would I invite Kitty?
Oh, you know. Don't act like you don't know.
I really don't know.
Okay.
Francois wants to invite Kitty.
I think you want to invite Kitty, yeah.
I mean, yes, because it is funny.
Dude, look. We're rivals. I don't...
Yeah, yes, you are rivals. I got you.
Oh my god, Francois. My feelings for her start and end at she's a coworker and I want her safe.
Okay.
You want
Oh
her?
my god, what is taking him?
Safe! We work in an environment that's not the safest.
Eventually, your uncle texts back. In the middle of discussing things with Yaguchi, he has opinions.
Michiko jumping up to peek over the shoulder. Oh, tell him that you're studying the fight technique.
I'm studying the fight techniques.
And tell him you're
I'm
watching it with
pretty
someone
sure.
experienced.
I'm like 90% sure this is not a euphemism for him getting laid. I say that out loud.
Oh, there's a pause and then, oh yeah, that could be. Wait, no, why would he text you in the middle?
That's why I'm
Ew.
90% sure.
Finally, he responds back with, I think for safety of the garage, it would be better if I stayed here and watched the pay-per-view with Yaguchi.
I mean, I'm sure we could arrange for him to come too.
Need to up that 90% to 95%.
Well, unfortunately, Uncle Mike looks like he's not going to be able to make it.
Okay.
Did you make your teacher angry? Yes.
I don't know.
You will know soon. Yes.
I was like, you're gonna
I
find
think
out tomorrow
so.
morning.
Probably.
Evelyn said she'll join us.
Okay.
I'll send her the address once I get it from Mateo.
Oh, yeah, you guys need my address.
Yes. That would be convenient.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So it's 9 o'clock, or it's almost 9 o'clock. For us, not for our heroes. So let's go ahead and take a real quick break, and we will reconvene in 5-10, and we'll see what sort of shenanigans we get up to as you guys watch the pay-per-view instead of actually being there like I had scheduled. But that's fine.
Sorry.
I
No,
thought we
it's
were
fine.
doing road tripping, but you know.
I
thought
thought
so
so too.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
Okay.
As
Okay.
I'll just rip up these adventure notes. It's fine.
Oh
Okay.
no, the power went out.
We are going on a break. Okay, bye. Enjoy these ads.
We are still the Untold Stories Project. This is still Cinderburg burning, and we've got a group of fighters who have thrown my carefully constructed adventure plans aside and have decided to go camp out on a couch to watch the pay-per-view.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
It's totally fine. All right, so you all descend onto Mateo's grandmother's house like a plague of hungry locusts.
Or teenagers.
I stand by what I said.
Francois
What?
actually did stop by a French patisserie and picked up a huge box.
Michiko would come with.
Yeah.
Because Michiko wants an input, so she would have come with and be like, "Can we get macarons? I want macarons."
You can have whatever you want.
Yes.
Lake would bring beer and snacks, and he would bring Apollo.
Okay.
Michiko did stop using Francois' ID to get a nice sake.
Right, because Michiko's only 20.
Michiko is only 20.
And Francois essentially gets whatever Michiko wants, so...
Francois is helpless to Michiko's demands.
The Frenchman doesn't care about someone drinking underage? I'm shocked.
I think it's more that
Oy
Michiko
vey.
has...
In France, that's definitely
wrapped around her pinky.
In France, that's also not underage for drinking.
Right.
So
that's my point.
Yeah, he's like, what?
But I think it's more that Michiko has Francois wrapped around her pinky.
All right.
Very slightly, unless she's asking for something unreasonable. But if she's asking for desserts and or alcohol, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Especially with the line of business she and Francois work in.
So it's going to be the 5 of you plus
Evelyn.
Evelyn. I believe that's everyone.
I mean, Abuela.
Oh, obviously,
Yes.
it's
Mhm.
her. It's her apartment.
Francois will also bring a big bouquet of roses for Nana because it would be rude not
Because
to.
he's the gentleman,
Yes.
and that's what you do.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So when you guys arrive, it's nothing unusual as far as Mateo is concerned, but you are all just immediately overwhelmed by the smell of home cooked Peruvian food. Lots of spice, but it all blends perfectly, and
Pusas.
and yes, as you expected, if she said she was cooking enough for 10, so she could easily feed 20. So there is no shortage of food. She will take the roses with, smiles and immediately then looks to Mateo and says, "Get some water for these."
Running over, grabbing a vase, filling it up.
Yep.
Thank you once again for letting us come. Polite little bow from Michiko.
It is a homey little apartment. There's a kitchen, a living room, 2 bedrooms, and a bathroom. And that is the extent of the apartment. You can tell that the furniture is old, but has been kept in incredibly good care. Like, it's old, but it doesn't look beaten. It just looks well loved, well used.
Got the plastic over the couch.
Not when there's company.
You can see the
Um,
plastic shoved into a closet.
Yeah.
you absolutely cannot see the plastic
No.
shoved into the closet. That doesn't mean it isn't there, but you absolutely cannot see it.
You cannot tell it's there, but definitely there.
Right. The one part of the apartment that doesn't look like it has probably been in this apartment since the 1960s is the television, which is a 60-inch flat screen connected to a Apple TV with all of the different streaming services subscribed.
I bought that for her on my first paycheck.
You got that out of one paycheck?
I couldn't afford anything else, but
I would say that was the paycheck, but yes.
that was the paycheck.
She very much enjoys watching her stories on that.
She loves
Yeah.
watching her stories on that. Although when you get there, you see that before the pay-per-view has started, she's got it connected to a hard drive of fighting events from the last 50 years. Everything from boxing and pro wrestling to MMA to underground fighting to Olympic
I was
judo
gonna bet she was
and
just watching a
karate.
telenovela. My bad.
What?
All right,
I bet
Nana.
we're just on a telenovela. My bad.
Oh, I mean, she watches those too, but
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 she is in on the fighting scene.
I would
She's
say
in fight mode today, right? So-
well,
Nana?
there is.
Nana woke up and chose violence today. So
I mean, Mateo has established that Nana taught him everything he knows about the fight scene.
Yeah. This is
Guys,
it.
get
This is it.
Abuela in the ring. She's gonna kick all of our asses.
She's not able to fight, but she knows more about the fighting circuit than
Yeah.
anyone you've probably ever met.
Maybe Nana should be our manager.
This is a second question. Can she be our manager?
Everyone that she knows is probably dead or retired.
I was going to say, you might want her as a consultant, but she wouldn't actually be all that good at the practicalities of being your manager.
What do you mean you don't want to do a shoot?
Definitely a good resource, yeah.
Yeah. So, Evelyn will show up, and she's got this is my coach, Nana. Exactly. Now Evelyn will show up with wine.
Oh, instantly just hugged by Michiko. She's like, ah, I'm so glad you made it.
Hola.
She turns a little bit red. Yeah, no, I'm so happy that you invited me. Yeah, this will be fun. And then she kind of looks around and waves to everyone else awkwardly.
Mateo's gonna grab her by both shoulders, give her a little shake. Welcome to Mikasa.
Mikasa Yokasa.
Thanks.
Yep.
So where are you sitting?
I was probably just gonna sit on the floor if you want to join me.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome.
Mateo is planted in the center of the floor, face probably like 3 inches away from the TV.
I was gonna say there is a couch, there is a love seat, there's plenty of floor space, and then of course Nana has her chair, and that is
there's Nana's chair. Is it a rocking chair?
There is a like very old blanket tossed over the back of it.
Yep.
It is obvious if you touch it, you die.
Yep. Say, did you guys want to like look anything up about the pay-per-view before it starts?
Oh yeah,
or?
I'm researching it. I'm just sitting on the floor, kind of leaning and back against the couch. If Evelyn comes over, lean against Evelyn.
Yep. Mateo is flexing every piece of martial arts memorabilia in this apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, like we'll just have a seat on the couch, but the people on the floor are going to have to deal with Apollo.
I will happily
I'm laying on
deal
Apollo.
with
What are you talking
Apollo.
about?
He will have
Apollo is
he will have a possum toy in his mouth and will drop it at somebody.
I will
Let them
periodically,
hug.
while researching on the phone, pick up
Orwell.
toss.
Sorry. All right, so the pay-per-view. This is the third annual what did I title it?
How long do you
Memorial
have to
Mayhem Melee.
How long do you have to do something before you can earn annual?
At least twice.
I'm just saying,
how long do you have to do it for it to become a classic?
Wow. But yes, it is the third annual Memorial Mayhem Melee. The event card is there are 3 solo undercard fights. 1 team undercard fight, and that is the Click versus 3 Ring Carnage. Then there is the Meat Grinder Melee.
Don't like that.
Which is a cage match with 15 fighters.
Oh.
All at once?
No, it is very reminiscent of the Survivor Series from the WWE. So it starts with 2 fighters, and then every minute another fighter goes in. Fighters are eliminated either by being KO'd or submission, or theoretically they could choose to leave through the door of the cage, but that almost never happens because, you know, you look like a pussy. So the and then the main event is Blanca versus El Fuerte.
Oh, so. Fuck yeah, Blanca.
Yeah.
That is what Michiko says, sitting on the floor while scrolling through things.
Oh, mama!
Like, Blanca has to be like 50 or 60 by now, but you wouldn't know it to look at him. He's still, you know,
he looks like a
7 foot tall mutant with fur and savagery, and he's still competing and winning as much as he ever has.
Exactly, which is why the response is, "Oh fuck yeah, Blanca!"
Michiko, language.
Blanca.
Okay, I'm sorry, but it's Blanca.
No, and Nana goes, no, absolutely. Fuck yeah, Blanca.
You see, Nana gets it.
I can't wait to watch him tear the face off that idiot and maybe take that mask off with him.
I mean, if he's going to tear the face off, I think that means the mask comes off too.
Well,
Although
yes, you have to go through the mask to get to the face.
Give him
would
more of
be-
a reason to keep the mask back on.
it would be
Do you think?
an interesting prospect to see the face come off without the mask coming off.
Very interesting angle you'd have to use.
I mean, you
Do you
could
think they'll
go.
finally unmask him, or?
You could go through the eye holes. Yes.
Yeah. So, the individual undercard matches, none of them are people whose names mean anything to you. If you want me to give you their names, you can look them up. You can,
Yeah.
but they don't mean much to you. They're,
Joe nobody. John nobody.
I
Bob
mean,
nobody.
no, it's Agent Sarah Cross versus Ronin X, Overdrive versus a different Mateo, Mateo Silva, and Hiro Tanaka versus Sovereign.
Hey, Mateo, there's another Mateo going up in a fight. You want to see if he has a better track record than you do?
I hope that bastard gets his. Sorry, Nana. I hope he loses.
You'll have to fight it out with him for the one true
Mateo.
Mateo title.
Well, Mateo also fights under the name Montero.
Is this
That-
is this
Oh.
is this like the Highlanders? There can be
one.
only one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I really have to fight that guy now. He also goes by Montero.
Lake here. I got these for the Apollo. The puppy,
Mhm.
and he gives you from the French patisserie. It's very fancy dog treats.
Oh, you're gonna spoil him. Yeah, he'll definitely perk up, and Francois might be his new favorite.
All right, so the pay-per-view will start. Nana will shush everyone. Evelyn is sitting very, very close to Michiko.
Evelyn is being used half as a pillow.
She is totally good with that.
I'm just letting it be known. Like, if she's comfortable, Michiko's there, but
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
So yeah, the first fight is between Sarah Cross and Ronin X. Sarah Cross is a special forces fighter from Canada. She uses a lot of joint locks and kicks. Ronin X is a cyborg who
Shocked.
uses what?
I'm shocked.
Yeah. He's a cyborg who is like faceless, like his face is like a sleek metal. Who actually uses a boken in the ring, but when he draws the boken, plasma comes from out of his hands and sheathes the boken. Needless to say, it goes poorly for Agent Cross.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, this is what you get for fighting the Cobra Commander.
The Mateo Prime.
Mateo Prime.
Excuse me.
Mateo squared.
Okay, fine. Mateo
I mean-
number one.
I mean, who has the better fight record? That's kind of
The cooler Mateo.
what I have to go with right now.
So, this Mateo is Brazilian. He is a capoeirist. He comes out into the ring wearing loose khaki colored cargo pants and a faded yellow tank top.
This is literally just evil Mateo.
Yeah.
Mateo, what cooler?
Mateo
Does he?
Nicola.
Does he have a goatee?
No. His opponent is a Korean man who goes by the name of Overdrive. Overdrive is wearing boxing gloves that have like electronic components to them. And as the fight starts, Mateo does one of those capoeira, flip rolls towards his opponent, and Overdrive reaches out with one hand and catches him in like a magnetic grip, pulls him in, punches him, and then uses magnetism to repel him away from him. And Mateo does not do any better than your Mateo has done previously in the ring. Let's just say it like that.
Maybe it is.
Maybe
it is to do with the name.
I am catching so many strays right now.
I mean,
Not even fighting.
if you catch them
Mateo.
if you catch them in the ring, you might as well catch them out of it too.
Oh, rude.
Oh my goodness. At least nobody's. Well, no, the only thing that would make it better is if he got punched in the face while someone was upside down.
Yeah. No, he was upside down and got punched in the face.
That is almost the same.
Yeah. The third undercard fight, Hiro Tanaka. Hiro is a traditional karateka. A little bit older. Probably has a few years on the other side of Francois. So probably somewhere in his 40s. Very traditional fighter. Built solid. Who he's fighting the Sovereign, who is a very slender, almost like he's not wearing a mask, and it's not that he doesn't have facial features, but like you could look at him 20 different times and still not quite remember what he looks like. Kind of that nondescript. But he wears a pristine, like white, like think Mr. Knight from Moon Knight suit.
Fuck yeah, Mr. Knight.
No mask, but that kind of suit. And the Sovereign looks at Hiro. Hiro takes a stance, and Sovereign just kind of cocks his head and immediately adopts the exact same stance. And it almost seems like everything that every move that Tanaka makes, the Sovereign mimics and does just slightly faster and slightly harder.
I think
everything you can do, I can do better.
That is exactly what it is.
I think that man is a robot.
Well, yes, that does look right.
He's definitely off-putting. Say if any of you were there, I'd let you make a roll to sense the weird chi, but you're not there. You're watching it on TV, so you can't.
Sorry.
Not that he's bitter or anything.
Yeah. Why would he? Why would he care, huh?
Do I seem bitter?
Just a tad.
So from watching these fights, even kind of the competitor who probably did the poorest is still like ranks above us.
Ranks above you, but in most cases you feel like watching them, you're not necessarily worse than the people on the undercard. You just don't have as long of a track record.
Right. Okay.
Nana, what do you think of this guy?
I think he's a dirty cheat. I don't like him.
Which guy are we talking about?
I'm assuming she was talking about the Sovereign.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's. See. Oh, and Nana, what did you think of the other Mateo?
I mean, he seems like a nice boy, but nothing on my baby.
No.
Thank you, Nana.
So after those 3 undercard fights, they're going to do the team fight, then the melee, and then the main event. So as there's a short break while the ring is reset. The the telecast picks up, and Evelyn kind of leans into Michiko and goes, "God, I really want to see Kate get her teeth kicked in."
Same.
The cameras cut back to the ring, and clearly there's been some hype work done, because there is just a roar of the crowd as they get ready to start the event. The first people who come out are 3-ring Carnage, and the only way to describe them is a chaotic ball of bright energy. Their leader, Rosie, has long dark hair, very dark complected, wearing an acrobat, like a circus acrobat's outfit, which and she's kind of moving and swaying to an internal rhythm. 2 twins come out. They're bare-chested, wearing red and blue pants. They both have mostly shaved heads, but then long hair, long black hair that is braided. And between the 2 of them, they are juggling all manner of knives and axes and other blades.
Even if we weren't rooting against the clique anyway, I'm rooting for these guys. I like the aesthetic.
The
Yeah,
psychotic clown look, is that what worked for you?
Yeah.
Well, no, they're acrobats. They're not.
I was gonna say there's no clown.
It's not clown yet. It's just more circus, which is a very
If
different
they
feel.
were clowns, clowns. No, thank you.
And then the 4th member of the team comes out. She is a incredibly solidly built woman, maybe 6'4", and just muscled from head to toe. And she is holding a long staff, not unlike a high wire artist would use.
Nice.
It's almost too long to be used as a weapon, but not quite. And as she comes out, Tick and Talk, the jugglers, leap up onto the staff as she has it resting across her shoulders. And then Rosie hops up onto the shoulders of the twins, and Vanda, their 4th member, walks to the ring with the other 3 standing on her shoulder.
You see, that's just good aesthetic.
Like you think you could lift us like that?
Not a chance.
No.
No.
Guess we will have to come up with something else.
Fuck.
After they make their way to the ring, back over at the entrance ring, the clique come out, and they are all wearing custom tailored, high-end, matching athletic gear.
Of course they are.
And they just radiate effortless, obnoxious wealth.
Francois will lean into Machiko from the lounger where he's got his leg up. You still want to do any matching tracksuits? You want to look like douchebag?
I didn't suggest the matching tracksuits. That was someone else's idea.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Tommy is in the front, looking just smug. Colin flanks him, and Kate, looking like she's carved from marble, is on his other side. Riley is bringing up the rear and is the only one who actually looks like he is focused on the fight they're about to get into instead of trying to look good for the camera.
Ugh, all of them
think
are
it-
so annoying.
They are. You think she'd throw a hissy fit if someone ever ruined her hairdo?
Actually, correction. Riley is cool. He beat the crap out of me, but it was cool.
Oh yeah, no, really seems nice. Don't
Okay.
know how he got wrapped up with those three, but
I do.
Evelyn kind of leans in and goes, "Take a look at Kate." Yes, you do.
Yes.
yeah, all right, fair enough.
Francois was like, I do.
While I may not like them, I can agree.
So once they're all 8 in the ring, Rosie starts off the fight, immediately dropping into a capoeira wheel kick, sweeping towards Tommy. Tommy doesn't just dodge it, but he actually steps inside the arc of her kick and throws a blinding flurry of his own kicks. His heavy combat boots cracking against Rosie's ribs, sending her skidding across the ring. Tick and Talk launch into a series of backflips going across the ring, weapons tossing between the two of them, and then a flurry of them are aimed at Tommy. But before the blades can quite get in the way, Colin leaps in front with his entire body crackling with a surge of bioelectricity. And the electrical crackle around him deflects the blades that have been thrown at Tommy.
Interesting.
The crowd just goes nuts at this point. Vanda steps into the gap with slow, almost deceptively slow Tai Chi movements until her staff snaps forward with almost skull-crushing momentum towards Kate. Kate does not flinch. Instead, with just a haughty glance, she ducks underneath the swipe and then dives upward with a vicious, jaw-shattering dragon punch. The sheer force of the impact is enough to lift Vanda off of her feet. And Evelyn just goes, "I know what that feels like."
Yeah.
She seems to like that move very much.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't you? As Vanda stumbles back, Kate does not give her a chance to recover and instead comes in with a cruel, almost unnecessary stamp to Vanda's knee, and a crunch is picked up by the mic.
Instantaneously, the loudest boo!
Oh, that was the moment you can see Michiko has changed how she was watching.
I am sure Nana has thrown some very mean words out.
She has thrown food at the screen of the television at this point.
Francois sort of leans down and starts rubbing his own knee.
Mm-hmm. Of the twins, Tick tries to capitalize on Kate's overextension and overexposure of herself, but as soon as he does so, he is intercepted by Riley, who grabs the acrobat mid-stride, hoists him up into a German suplex, and pins him down to the floor, and then reaches back and with a terrifyingly disciplined and fast hyper fist just jackhammers into the acrobat until Tick goes limp. Talk rushes forward towards his brother, but Colin and Tommy corner him with zero intention of a fair fight. Colin catches Talk with a low sweep, pinning him to the ground with a boot, at which point his bioelectricity pops back on and Talk is basically paralyzed from the current. Tommy delivers a brutal spinning axe kick to Talk's collarbone. And three-ring carnage is shattered. The referee calls the match. Tommy and Colin wipe the dust from their pristine gear, laughing and soaking in the boos of the crowd. Kate kind of does the who me gesture and then waves to the crowd. And Riley just kind of steps back, his face very grim, as he kind of acknowledges the fact that the people he calls friends and teammates are lethally dangerous monsters.
I want to talk with him once they get back away from the group.
I like them even less now that I've seen them fight.
I want Kate to break her collarbone.
I do not know what I was expecting, but it was not that. I did not expect that Derek and Amanda would allow such dishonorable fighters in their gym.
Oh, Michiko's texting Amanda while this is happening. Which is hey, are you watching the pay-per-view?
No immediate response.
I didn't think so, but
I mean, Evelyn is just kind of like, I mean,
do they always fight like that?
I mean, you saw how they treated a sparring match with me.
I saw how Kate treated a sparring match with you.
I mean, Tommy and Colin are just as terrible.
So I see. I mean, but maybe with cameras on them, they'd learn how to mask their intentions, not soak it in.
I mean,
people like that can't hide who they are.
People also, some people like a villain. I mean,
there's a heel, and there's that.
I mean, people are still cheering for him.
You could hear the boos in there.
Yeah, but there's just as many cheers as boos.
Mateo is very angrily, rapidly speaking in Spanish to his Nana.
Yeah. Oh, she has opinions, and she's just saying all sorts of angry things, and about the only thing you can pick up is that she's like, why on earth is that nice Riley working with them?
You can see Michiko like occasionally pausing to try to see what words she can pick out. Because it's slightly different than what she's learned.
And they're speaking very fast.
So fast.
But she's trying to pick out what she can.
Yeah.
Francois will throw a couple of comments into the conversation in Spanish as well.
Okay.
Just
after that fight, before the next one, Blake will probably get like his third plate of food. This is so much better than macaroni and cheese.
Oh, you should take some home with you.
Awesome.
Gonna let us have a plate?
Oh yeah,
your grandma's the best.
But yeah, so definitely, I mean, there is definitely dishonorable actions going on there. But it's also hard to deny that they were brutally effective. Yeah.
Ooh, I think this is a good thing that we did not go in person.
Oh!
You think you could do something about it?
No.
No, but I don't think they'd be very happy with me afterwards.
All right.
I would not have anything nice to say to them.
Well, then here's what we do. We get better. And then
we kick their ass.
Yes, is what I was going to say.
Honorably.
Well, sometimes to defeat a team like that, you need to understand and adapt their own tactics.
I'm not sacrificing my honor for them.
And you don't have to.
No, as I say, but once they're stronger, I want to beat them. I want to beat them with honor so that they realize that even being the dishonorable pricks they are, they can't win.
Leave the bone breaking to me.
I mean, you'll pick up Nana is just, talking about how she would love to see Ryu come back to the ring and teach them a lesson.
Yeah.
Nana, I love Rio too, but he's old now.
She will immediately whap you with a rolled up fight magazine.
I feel like a sandal comes out of nowhere and smacks you in the head. Yeah.
Yep. Hush your mouth. He's still 20 years younger than me.
Isn't Ken still doing stuff too? Ken and Ryu are about the same age.
Don't talk about Ken.
Francois will look at will look at Nana and go, they have been on about old all day long, so apparently I am old.
Me and Nana argue about who we prefer between Ken and Ryu.
Why do you have
I mean, okay. Let's just put some perspective. Ken and Ryu would be not quite 60 today.
Still, 60 is kind of old for fighting.
Absolutely. To answer your question, Ken is still making movies and is still an action star, but it is obvious that he is not doing actual, like, he's doing choreography and stage fighting. He is not still getting in the ring. No,
like a charity event.
What?
I'm sure he'd do it for like a charity event.
Probably. No one has seen Ryu in 15 years.
Oh, Ryu's probably off on the mountain with my sensei.
Off getting thrown off a mountain, maybe.
But Nana is also like, I don't care if Ryu's been retired for 15 years. He could still come and kick their ass.
I mean, yeah, probably. Ryu could probably still come and kick our ass.
Oh, Ryu could definitely come and kick our ass.
Yeah. I don't think I would ever win a fight against Ryu. Even if he had his hands tied behind his back.
I don't think tying his hands behind his back will do anything with the force of the kicks that man has.
Exactly.
All it saves you from is a dragon punch and maybe a fireball.
Okay. I was promised some wild man fight. Come on.
Yes.
Where's the wild man fight?
Before the wild man fight is the melee. I have not written out the melee. Because it's just too many fighters, and I was like, it's going to be a lot of work.
Just say, it is insane! Oh my god!
It's nuts. There are a mixture of very traditional fighters and people with wild gimmicks. Two of them are actually people you recognize. Rick Dracos and David Stoker are both there.
Hey!
Like I said, there's a couple of other, more traditional fighters. There's a guy named Marcus Vance, who is a boxer. His sister, Elena Vance, who does Pankration, the Greek fighting style. Anya Romanova, who is a Sambo wrestler. And Mei Ling Zhao, who is a Wing Chun Kung Fu woman. And then you've got some weird things like Ironclad, who is a towering fighter in a scrap metal exoskeleton suit.
That
it,
sounds mildly familiar.
Mateo, is that a luchador that I see there? Also, it looks like a cat.
There's Eclipse, who is a Romanian woman with fire powers, who wears a tattered, high-collared trench coat, and her flame burns rather than a traditionally, bright red or orange flame, it's almost a dark crimson flame.
Yeah, he looks kind of like you, Mateo.
Except he's a cat.
I mean, with a mask.
And a tail.
Why is everybody saying people look like me?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Your identical twin.
A luchador would be a good look for you.
I am not going to be a luchador.
Say another fighter in the match goes by the name of Toxic, who literally comes to the ring in a biohazard hoodie, wearing a gas mask.
Good banger outfit.
Does Britney Spears' Toxic come on while he walks out?
He's got wrist wraps that literally drip with some sort of green ooze. And then there is a Mongolian wrestler who goes by the name of Nomad, who comes to the ring basically wearing fur and not much else, who fights like he is a bear himself. So
he probably is. There is a cat man in the ring, so there might as well be a bear as well.
When did I say there was a cat man?
You didn't. I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Luchador.
Anywho, the melee is
his name is
brutal. Cody. But the last man standing is a Moroccan kickboxer who goes by the name of Tariq Al Jamil, who just bides his time, carefully chooses who he gets engaged in the ring with, and manages to be the last person who's still able to fight. And he is crowned.
That is how you do it smart. You see that?
So, all right. So they clear the ring again. Remove the cage, hose down the ring, both from the mix of blood and bodily fluids, and also whatever goo was dripping from Toxic's hands. And then
wild man.
Michael Buffer comes out of retirement as the arena lights drop down to a deep dramatic red, and the crowd just starts to roar as Michael Buffer comes out with the ladies and gentlemen, your main event. Blanca comes hurling out of the rafters. Nobody quite saw where he was originally, but he just flies down, and not flies, but does that tumbling somersault down out of the rafters. His bright orange hair just bristling, his green skin crackling with electricity.
Let's fucking go.
El Fuerte, the self-proclaimed culinary luchador, bounces down the ramp, high-fiving.
I'm sorry,
people.
The what?
The self-proclaimed culinary luchador. He's a chef as well as a fighter.
Mateo, I'm just saying.
Oh my god!
But yeah, he comes down, high-fiving people as he goes, smiling broadly underneath his mask. His white mask is just glistening under the spotlight. And as he slides into the ring, he and Blanca give each other kind of a respectful nod as they take their respective corners. El Fuerte strikes first, jumping out into a blazing guacamole leg throw that sends him soaring across the canvas in a blur of acrobatic motion.
Did you say guacamole leg throw?
Guacamole leg
Yeah.
That is the name of his maneuver.
Okay, all right.
I didn't name it. Take it up with the people at Capcom. Blanca is already airborne, spinning his massive frame into a ferocious beast roll, and the two of them intercept mid-flight with the force of a wrecking ball. The impact sends a shockwave through the front rows as both of them bounce off of each other. El Fuerte bouncing off the ropes, recovering instantaneously as he transitions into a desperate flying splash. Blanca answers by slamming his fists into the mat and unleashing a blinding full-body surge of electricity that illuminates the screaming faces in the dark. It's an absolute breathtaking collision of pure, untamed nature and high-flying lucha libre showmanship, and the crowd is, as befits having the culinary genius in the ring, the crowd is ravenous for more. Spit and sparks fly as El Fuerte breaks away from the electrical discharge, his mask singed, but his spirit unbroken. He unleashes his ultimate recipe for victory, the El Fuerte Flying Giga Buster, hitting the ropes with speed, using the momentum to catapult himself high into the rafters before descending like a shooting star, aiming to trap the Beastman in an acrobatic pin. The crowd leaps to their feet, a gasp echoing through the arena as El Fuerte plummets towards his target, completely committed to this high-stakes move. Unfortunately for him, Blanca's primal instincts kick in at the last fraction of the second. He drops into a low predatory squat, channels every bit of bioelectricity left in his body, turning the canvas beneath him into a glowing grid of raw power. El Fuerte descends, and then Blanca launches into a vertical beast roll. The two fighters collide once more with a deafening crack that sounds like a thunderclap. The shockwave blows back the hair of the fans in the front row as El Fuerte's momentum is arrested. He crashes heavily to the mat, completely spent, and Blanca lands on all four, beats his chest, and then stands up triumphantly, raising his fists high and letting out a roaring, triumphant howl that shakes the crowd to their core.
Woo!
Wild man!
Let's go, Blanca!
Yes.
Good win.
Eyes El Fuerte.
Okay, I think I'm actually finally starting to get this whole fighting thing.
Yeah?
Nana is on her feet, cheering. She grabs Francois by the shoulders. Did you see that? Did you see?
I saw
my
it.
man, Blanca?
I saw the thing. I saw it.
Evelyn kind of pushes into Michiko, going, "Are they always this crazy about a fight?"
A little. This is how we were acting at Joe's when on Friday. And a little point over to the lake. The lake took down like a giant guy, so we were losing our minds over that.
Oh yeah, no, I missed that. Yeah.
No, we get this happy for everyone, be it a fight we're watching or just each other. So I like our group so much. You should hang out with us more.
The camera, stays centered on the ring, and after his moment of triumph and letting out his bestial fury, Blanca crosses the ring to where El Fuerte is splayed out. with a massive green hand, reaches down and helps El Fuerte to his feet.
Aw.
And then takes his hand and holds El Fuerte's arm up as well. And the crowd just goes nuts for this display of showmanship and good sportsmanship.
See, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, Blanca!
Yeah, it's almost like you can be a vicious fighter and not be a complete dick.
Right?
It is almost like that, yes.
Almost.
Blanca is best, man.
Blanca, your favorite robot, Mateo?
Behind Ken, but
Don't say that too loud. Udana still has a second sandal.
yeah.
She's not going to get upset about you liking Ken. Just don't, suggest that that Ryu is too old to fight.
Don't suggest that Ryu shouldn't step in the ring for any reason.
At all, ever.
Yeah.
We could have been there for that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
That could have been our hair getting blown back.
But Mateo has to get up early. I bet you wouldn't be so tired all the time if you had a luchador mask.
Fine, you want to know something? The reason why I don't want to be a luchador so bad is because I despise the Fiat or El Fiat, and just the thought of it makes me think of him, and I want nothing to do with him.
What did he do to you?
It's El Fiat. Look at him. Look at that man and tell me he doesn't look like a fool.
He looks pretty awesome.
I was saying, he looks pretty cool.
He looks stupid.
No,
I bet he gets crazy deals with the Food Network.
Well, I don't know if he needs deals with the Food Network if he's a chef, too.
Oh. Evelyn's just like, you haven't heard, have you?
Heard what?
He's terrible.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, no, I've got a book at home of the 50 worst recipes that El Fuerte has debuted.
Right, the 50 worst?
Yeah.
There's more than 50 bad ones?
So me and a girlfriend in college, we said we were gonna do a year where every Saturday night we'd make one of those recipes and have people over, and that lasted 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
I was hoping like you were going to say something like, well, at least there were 2 weeks that were good food.
No.
Hilarious.
Lily still isn't speaking to me after the well, yeah.
It amazes me that he has a heat up burrito. Ugh.
To be fair, are you going to tell him that his food sucks? Because
apparently, if the book is his 50 worst recipes, someone is.
I mean, to his face, no.
That's the power of the luchador.
I feel like I would not risk even saying get away from his face.
Someone did.
Just on
Do we have a record on the guy who published it, if he's okay?
So the first one we tried, he mixed Honda's Japanese the chakanabe stew.
Yeah.
with borscht that Zangief gave him.
Why would
God.
why would
Oh.
someone do that?
What? Wait,
And then it was topped with chili peppers and fresh lemon.
why would you do that to a
Oh,
good
I remember
stew?
that story. They were getting in a fight over which one was better.
Everything
Right.
about it sounds absolutely horrific.
Why would you do
Yeah.
that?
Hold on.
That's
So,
that's
in a-
So like his philosophy seems to be that like he takes like something that's delicious and then he combines it with something else that's delicious, thinking that if you put the two delicious things together, they'll be more delicious.
that is not how food works.
I know.
The
Or stew.
the
Is it
words
starting-
the words that you said are a culinary crime, and I
Is it
feel
starting to click
as if
why I despise
someone
that man.
should have
hold on.
him arrested.
I think we need to back up a second because it certainly sounded like Mateo knew the story behind that meal. Mateo, were you
Oh.
once a super fan?
Nana will like, no, I have, and she'll go over and pull up the menu off the hard drive.
Okay, so now we're just engaging in Schadenfreude of like looking at the recipes and just going, "Oh dear God!"
Well, not the recipes. She has the match where
Oh,
after Zangief and Honda had a match, El Fuerte brought out the
Abomination?
abomination.
The poor
They
did they
the
did
stew
they
did
eat
nothing
it?
wrong.
they took a bite.
No, no, absolutely
Um,
not. I cannot do this anymore. And
Oh,
And
Francois will
both
get up.
immediately their faces turn an interesting shade of blue.
Yeah.
oh, the poor stew.
And El Fuerte looks at the camera, totally oblivious, and says that the dish tastes so good that it send them straight to heaven.
Oh, it sent them to heaven, all right.
No, I cannot watch this anymore. Francois will get up and walk out the front door. I need
And
some
Nana
air.
says, "Would you believe I paid $30 to watch this?"
I mean, I'd pay $30 to watch this.
That poor stew did nothing wrong.
From outside.
So
That,
you now understand
that
why
stew
I
did
just-
everything wrong.
The stew did nothing.
The stew existed.
The stew was a victim of this crime as well.
I was gonna say the Japanese stew was fine until you added borscht to it.
That stew and show you how delicious it is. The stew did nothing wrong.
Mateo,
Topping it
Mateo-
with chili peppers is where you fucked up.
Well,
And lemon.
No, having it with borscht is where you
I was
fucked
gonna
up.
say,
The
Yeah.
borscht is
there's
where
more.
you...
I don't think you can note just one place where it fucked up.
Look, Mateo's hatred of Lafayette comes from my hatred of Lafayette. Or El
What did
Fiote.
Lafayette do to you?
What?
So- You say you Francois, you say you walked out.
Yeah, I stepped outside, out the front. I was like, I need air. Cannot do this.
Okay. As you step out, you're going to notice something.
Oh, fun.
There is out on the street, in front of your car, there is a kind of skinny looking guy with a real scared look on his face, who is currently being surrounded. Surrounded is a bit much, but encircled by 4 guys who are wearing the colors of the GM has too many names floating around in his head.
Right.
Gang.
Breakers.
Yes, the Breakers. And from where you can see them across the street, you can hear him saying, I'll get you the money. I swear I'm good for it. Nah, it's too late for that, man. And one of them reaches in and pulls out a rather familiar looking ampule, cracks it.
We have a problem out here. Keep Nana
And Michiko.
inside.
Hop up.
And we will pick up with this next time.
Find out next time on Cinderburg Burning.
So,
Do.
I hope you all enjoyed our shenanigans tonight. Around our network. Let's see. Alex didn't have office hours yesterday. I believe Chrono Crisis is back tomorrow.
Yes, we are supposed to be back tomorrow.
All right. We are slowly recovering from Origins and trying to get back to actually making content for all of you. So come back tomorrow for our superhero shenanigans. I guess we can't actually use that word. That's actually a show from a different network, but time traveling chaos. And then hopefully Alex will be able to do office hours next week. And assuming that they're not too tired from competing in the Irish Dance Nationals next week, we will be back here for Cinderburg Burning 1 week from tonight. And everyone has to wish Jemmy good luck.
Nuh-uh.
No, you don't wish good luck. Break a
Yeah,
leg.
This isn't theater.
This isn't theater. If you are enjoying what we're doing and would like to support our content, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/untold-stories-project. If you'd like to support the other people who have been generous with their time and products with us, if you go to Norse Foundry, you can get 10% off your order by using the code USP Norse. And Norse Foundry dice are perfect for all of your random number generating needs. Fighters, we'll go around the table. We will let everyone say goodnight and plug anything that they would like to plug. And we will start with Tegan.
Oh, I've been Tegan. I've been Mateo. I have nothing to plug. I don't exist anywhere else outside of this Twitch channel. And once you stop thinking about me, I will cease to exist. Jemmy.
Hi, I'm Jemmy. I'm running away now. No one can track me. Leave me alone. Love you all. Had fun. Bye-bye. Wiki.
I have been Wiki. I have also been Francois Etienne. And we will see you next week. Gary?
I've been Garrett. I've been Lake. Nice little fun diversion. No fighting. No fighting sometimes is fun, even in a fighting game.
I mean, there was fighting, just not from the PCs.
Nothing to plug. I'll be back next week. Jennifer.
I have been Jennifer. I am Jennifer, and I will be Jennifer. I don't have anything to plug. So as always, be kind to people, especially yourself. Aaron.
All right. Well, that is it for those of us here at the Untold Stories Project. Get those quarters on the monitor if you want the next round. And until you deal with a manager who has come to your reality across the multiverse to manage your vigilante team, having previously been in a superhero universe, have a good night. Bye.
What a weird outro. Bye-bye.
What?